Unmute. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to FRS Season 6, Round 5, here in the Xbox Division 1, where we're going to be racing around Silverstone, Mandims, and Galdims. This, of course, waiting for that fact to pop up here. There it is. Nearly 27 seconds. Driver lose the largest amount of time in the pits here. So they're going to be trying to avoid any reason to head into the pit lane this time around. So expect the one stop, the two stop. There are 18 to 19 turns, depending on how you count turns these days. None of which, of all these historic ones, I actually know. Silverstone is actually one of only 3 tracks to host an FRS season finale, the other 2 being Brazil and Austria. And we can't forget that epic battle we had all race long at the end of Season 3, I believe it was, with DPT Paul and MJ Povey, neither of who are racing with us. Action Zones, Brooklands, no idea which turn that is. Luffield, oh, this is that spoon turn. Yeah, this is like that little hairpin thing. Okay, I remember that one. And then there's Stowe, which I've heard of before. I think that's where Lewis Hamilton brutally ran Max Verstappen off the track. But we have hard, medium, soft tires, as always, assuming that there's not going to be a wet race. Of course, I am joined alongside with Kim. Kim, how are you doing today?
I'm doing good. It's good to commentate again. It's been a while for many reasons, but there's a lot's happened as well since we last commentated. We lost Nemesis again. Toby's disappeared. He's in Skegness. Don't backtrack that.
Oh, as we have audio from somebody else in the lobby, so that's quite annoying. So I'll turn that off. They won't get any kind of sound, the streamers, or not the streamers, the viewers, because, yeah, that's quite annoying. Captain Clapjack, if you're out there watching this, please turn it down. That was quite something else. But anyways, we're back, finally. Kimbo is back. We are on board with LC Fighter, who is inevitably going to win this one. Yeah, what happened last time out? I still haven't watched Austria back yet.
Talent, unfortunately. Just, when you haven't got any, these kind of things happen. He lost his head after a bit of contact with Cryptic, and in the end, Lauren's got his second ever win.
Well, that's great to hear. As we have a Ferrari spun round racer joining us, it appears. That racer has spun round. As I'm going to go ahead and try messaging at I'm assuming it's Captain Ariel. Could you mute your microphone, please? Wait, no! What am I doing? I can mute people in... Oh my gosh, I am so silly. Okay, excuse me. But yeah, currently riding on board with LC Fighter.
He's doing his lap.
Yep, he's doing a thing.
He's through where the British touring cars start their race. They do a different layout because they're too poor to run the full layout.
Where is his gamer tag? I can't even find it. Captain Clapjack. I am not even seeing it. How blind am I?
There's no one in the lobby in racing right now with that username.
But do you not see his?
No.
You don't see that?
No. Where am I supposed to be looking?
In the bottom left corner. Every now and again, it pops up. Captain Clapjack.
I haven't seen. I've been lying. Said I've seen Finn Spinwolf on provisional poll, but I feel like LC Fighter's going to beat that. He does by nearly a second.
Okay, it looks like he's muted it, so we can turn it back. That was so weird. You'll be able to watch it back and see that there was somebody. I could hear somebody's microphone, and it was very annoying. Anyways, and he just said "my bad" in Discord, so he's in the lobby. But
it'd be bad if he wasn't.
But not.
Game, but sorry about that.
Anyways, we're gonna switch it up now to.
He's finishing his lap.
There we go. Cut to him with this onboard camera brought to you by Featherlight Trailers, the official trailer of FRS, as he goes fastest overall.
Himself and Lawrence having a good battle last week, which ended up with, I think Cryptic won on track with a time penalty, led to Lawrence.
as Salmon Mania spins around in the McLaren on his hot lap. But yeah, I heard that it was that was exciting for Lawrence, and I heard that it was a good battle between them.
It was nice and clean. It was back and forth, training positions. They capitalised on the contact between, I think it was Cryptic and Elsie, and then Elsie's they capitalised on that, and they gained points from them, which is needed. But Elsie at the moment is kind of running away with the absence of Nemesis and COVID.
I'd just like to point out, I'm riding on board with Hobbs fan Nick, who got a fantastic tow down the back straight from, I believe it was Queasy Pluto in the Mercedes. So I'm kind of curious as to where that's going to put Hobbs fan Nick, and I wonder if other teams are possibly going to look at doing that, like we saw Petmeister and Lawrence do in Spa. It's Hobbs fan Nick, there you go. P3 with that lucky tow from Queasy, who I don't even think was trying to give him one.
Well, you can almost bet Queasy's starting on cars, can't you? As he's facing the one way around the track.
Oh, yep, indeed he is. As he gets used to
I hate when that happens.
another update with the handling model, but riding on board with Petmeister, the fellow Dutchman who was one of the 2 people who did not throw flares out onto the track earlier today.
I wasn't expecting for it. It must have been tempting. I bet he was standing there with a flare in his hand, and he's like, "Oh, should I throw it? Should I throw it?" And so the other people have kind of been there, done that. So instead, he threw a pigeon on the track. Which is just not very appropriate.
As he's coming,
flare in the left hand, pigeon in the right hand, just debating which one to chuck onto the track.
And there he goes through Stowe. That's got to be a very tough corner for any Dutch driver to go through now after what happened last year. Oh yes.
Traumatic.
Oh, very traumatic.
As well. PTSD. They must be so scared when they go through it. Just imagine having to do it for every single lap of the race, especially the first lap.
Oof.
Once they go wheel to wheel with Quimbolus or Queasy, can they cope?
Exactly. Yep. But yeah.
Lap. Pep's had good pace. Just last week, I think the race kind of got away from him after lap 1 incident. P7 be looking
pretty good
to improve upon that one.
Pretty good. It puts him behind Quimbolus, who is, I'd say, is a little Mercedes sandwich. So that might be a tactical thing that they're trying to do, get payback for 2021 and what happened then. But we'll go ahead and ride on board with NFC Vickers now in the Alpine. As it looks like they're the only driver on a proper flying lap currently, as we have some other people on their out laps right now. But NFC Vickers, a new driver, a rookie, I guess some would say, this season, and he's had good Division 2 pace. I wish that we had enough drivers that consistently showed up, because I feel like he'd be battling for some podiums, some top 5 positions in Division 2 if we had a Div 2, but as is the way things went, we're all stuck in one giant division currently as he comes across P12.
I've heard rumours that NFC Vickers is actually in the running for the second Alpine seat next season. He would be willing to drive for them, so it'd be interesting if they pull the trigger. Stanya is back from a little hiatus, don't know where he's been, but he's back. He's been through some counselling as for being a Man United fan, but they've got better now, so he's decided to show his face, and just show his face, so he's still about. So he's going to embark on his first lap on his return.
As Racer invalidated his lap, so we'll go back to Stanier as he's on a flying lap, along with LC Fighter, who might be getting a tow from Racer, actually.
Well, Stanley's had a bit of snaffle oversteer. We'll see what LC does here on the splits. If he's up by 2 tenths, that's going to put him right in the mix for positional pole.
And it doesn't look like Racer's actually giving him a tow. I don't think Racer's actually playing the true teammate game this time out.
Or Nemesis would. You know, they'd be tactically doing it in the party.
As Racer spins, that's probably have to have cost LC a little bit of time getting caught out and distracted by that, but he puts it on the pole provisionally. As there's yellow flags all over the track right now. But we'll cut back to Stanier, who is 3 corners away from setting his first lap. Hopefully he doesn't invalidate it, though I probably just commentators cursed it. And he's going to cut a track right here. No, keeps it very clean to put this banker lap on, as he's going to cross the line now and jump into P11. There you go.
11. That's where Man United might finish up this season, so it's a little tribute to them.
Oh boy, as we look for other drivers, we'll cut to Cryptic, who is just invalidated his lap.
Invalidated.
Never mind.
Issa
Isay's invalidated. Crumbulus invalidated. Spin! Thank you, Spin, who is a second and a half down, probably on an in lap now. Chuck? 10 seconds. Stania we know he's not that one kid. What are you doing, buddy? He's going. Oh, he's going for it. We'll ride on board with that one kid.
He's rapid. He's in it. Originally traffic first in my mind.
It's looking good. It's looking good. As he's major understeer into that corner, but that's all right. That's just a characteristic of this car. Nothing to do with him, as he understeers again out of that.
He's going to put a cheat code in and then the final corner any second now.
There we go. Yep, it's going to happen. Oh, he's coming up to traffic, though. Is that going to play a problem with him in one of the places where you would not want to have traffic? Keeps it nice and tidy through there, though.
He's never got Queasy Pluto as well on a flying lap. It doesn't matter where he finishes, he'll put the hards on. And he's getting a toe from his teammate as well. It's an incredible his toe.
All right, so we'll go ahead and cut to Queasy and see how that pays off for him.
Deep, but maybe too much speed with a massive toe he got. This could be a competitive lap. That was an incredible toe.
Oh,
P6.
wasn't enough. Wasn't enough to put him into the fight.
As that one kid went into 12th.
And yeah, looking at Hopfennig, he's coming into the pits now as well. So who else is on a flying lap? What are we? Chuck? Okay.
It's the end of the lap.
10th up.
There's quite a big gap between 10th and 9th, though. I feel like they're in a bit of a different league, top 9. So that's the top 9 of Div 1.
One might say. One might say.
But you never know. Coming up to the lot.
He let off.
Definitely a lift.
That was extremely weird.
Maybe. It wasn't quite 3 attempts, though, I don't think. Maybe it was just give up.
Yeah, that could be the case. That could be the case. As Beatbox invalidated, that one kid we know is on an in-lap probably. Racer invalidated, though has set a valid lap time finally. So we'll cut back to Salmon Mania. I wonder if he's a Washingtonian with all the salmon that they have over there. As they're coming around the final corner here now. Flat out. Woo, almost. Wait, he had a 2-second improvement. Nice job jumping up into P16 over Henius Lime there.
Take all the improvements you can get. Especially if you're new, you just get the improvements as he's
Ooh,
going for a
victory donut. It was almost a perfect 360, but we'll take what we can get. As
he was doing his little tribute to Issa, who will be spinning around in no time in the race.
Is Chuck
on his fast lap?
Validated? Alrighty, we'll ride on board with the Red Bull man who won last time out, as Kim mentioned, because I forgot, as we have passed the halfway mark of this qualifying session, brought to you by Mack Trucks, the official hauler of FRS.
Every F1 Esports League needs an official hauler, doesn't it?
Exactly. I have.
How you can get your sims around?
Exactly. I mean, people are moving from place to place every single day. Actually, I used a Mac hauler to move out to my new place. So, yeah, I mean, it just makes sense. It just makes sense. As we continue right on board with Lawrence, looking at a list of other sponsors that we need.
This is going to be a slow one, I can tell. It hasn't looked very competitive, so it's going to be down, I reckon. Yeah,
2 tenths.
Yeah, I've just got that vision for a lap, just know what. Just a sensor.
So I mean, with how long it takes to get in and out of the pits, does he stay out or does he go in? As I asked this question very late, and it's answered for us. Stanier, is he on a flying lap? It appears that he is. Crossed the start-finish line not too long ago, as he'll be looking to improve and become probably best of the rest. He might have it in him. I don't know how much time he's actually practiced this week, as I know he's been away for a little bit, as you mentioned earlier. Vacationing away from Povey. I don't blame him. Who wouldn't want to? Who would want to vacation?
Yeah. Like, just get away. He's up on his first lap. Admittedly, it wouldn't do much looking at the timings, but he's got a whole lap. Just keep on building the momentum and see where it gets you.
Yeah, he could pick up some pace. And another thing too, I guess we could get serious now, but talking about setups, do you go for a low drag setup or a high downforce setup with some of these high speed corners that we're coming up to now?
It's down to personal choice at the end. If you want to be racy, you'd probably go for just get the fastest straight line speed you can, because most of the overtakes are going to be on the strats realistically. But if you want to look for the balance and have a car that's going to stick to the track more, you're going to look for the downforce really. As Stanya comes up to the final few corners,
it looks tidy, but yeah, just
top 10.
Oh, as I say, it looks tidy. There he goes. He jumps up to best of the rest. Nice job, Stanier, for the time being.
And that was with whatever that was at the final last one. As Quimbolus is around, so that's his qualifying session presumably done.
As he might get black flagged here, possibly. If he doesn't get a move on. But it looks like the traffic's gone through.
He's in traffic.
Oh, yeah, that's not going to be good for our fellow. Whoa! Would you look at that?
And that's Issa done. So just quickly annoying, spun around. LC is starting. I feel like it's a 2-horse race really for pole position. It's going to be LC versus Cryptic.
As Cryptic crosses the start-finish line just a couple seconds ago now, as we're riding on board with LC. DRS Open, heading down to a corner that has a historic name that, because I'm American, I'm not allowed to know. And it looks pretty tidy for LC. Thank you, Kim. Wait, but you're technically American too, aren't you? Because you watch NASCAR and the football, the American football and all that. So
start on Thursday.
Oh yes, it does indeed. I forgot because college football kicked off last weekend. So
yes.
That's not good. And it is still valid for Cryptic, and he only needs 400ths to improve.
LC has retired, and that's not great.
As racer
disqualified
for going the wrong way.
He'll start last. Cryptic now. He is the only hope to dethrone the time trial king, and he's coming up to some traffic as well. I wonder if he can get a tow. He will get a little tow. He's up by nearly a 10th.
Yeah.
He's provisionally going to put himself onto pole position.
This is looking pretty good, although hopefully that Alpine ahead of him. Okay, the Alpine does dive into the pit, so it'll be clear sailing all the way through the end, but I think this will be it, unless he spins here.
Spin into 5th? I think I might have just...
No, that's correct. Yeah.
Now on...
There it is. Hobbs Van Nick, the only one out left, I believe, on a flying lap. I could be... Nope, never mind. We have lots of more people. Lots of more people. And he's 600ths up. Not too bad for Issei. Okay.
We've got Red Bulls as well. One's going through Stowe now. Lawrence is having flashbacks.
Queasy Pluto, 4/10 up currently as he's coming up to the line. Where is he going to go? It's not going to be pole. Ooh, that's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Next up to challenge. Can he get himself into the top 3 keep his second row position? Cross the line. Not quite.
He does improve. Yeah.
It's
around. There we go. Almost saved it. So it looks like Lawrence is going to be the next one across the line. As he...
Lawrence is up. He's up, I believe.
He's not known for his qualifying. He's known for his race pace, but it's looking good.
Could be 5th, maybe.
Woo! Way to call it, Kim. Way to call it. As we cut to Chuck diving into the pits. Salmon already crossed the line, and they're down. So that's going to be it for qualifying.
Yeah, Cryptic F1 on pole position.
So, pole position brought to you by Overton's, the official fishing, marine, and water sports company partner of FRS.
You need it. When you're watching FRS, you think to yourself, I know what I want to go fishing.
I mean, who wouldn't?
You need an official fishing sponsor. Otherwise, what's the point?
Exactly. Not just fishing. but water sports and marine as well for all of your water needs.
Oh, okay.
They got it covered for you.
I've undersold them.
Exactly.
I've undersold them completely. I apologize.
They got boats. They got polo balls, but the water polo, and and water skis. I guess those are like the only 2 water sports. But thank you, Overtons, for
Drowning.
sponsoring. I don't know if that's a sport. Oh, diving is a sport. Swimming, too. But
Drowning.
Yeah.
That could be a professional sport. How long does it take for you to drown?
I don't know. You might be onto something, but I'm not. Don't come to me for don't come to me for investment money. For seed money, I'm not gonna have it for you. But there it is, Cryptic taking yet another pull ahead of LC Fighter, who had a little spin and then an off earlier on. But P2 is not too bad. And with the start, it might be an interesting one. We might see some shambles, as we've seen both in real life and in the game as well.
Who's going to end up in the catch fence this time?
Not to mention, too, that it looks like it's going to be a dry race. Unfortunately for us, but fortunately for the drivers, they won't be too sad, I guess.
I always say rain races are overrated. They don't even try and race each other. They just try and stick to the track. Like, for example, like if I was in a wet race, I'd be shitting myself. I'd put
hold on a second.
Control on.
Do you see Captain Clapjack was down there at the very bottom of the list? Did you see that?
Yeah. I wasn't looking.
Dang
but
it!
He might have joined late. And then he's gonna pop in now.
But he had remember that was the one with the whatever. I know I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy. You're crazy. I know I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy.
While we wait for everyone to start, I'm gonna present M&M's, the official chocolate of FRS.
Ooh, I like that. I like that very much. But of course, what else? Thank you to SeatGeek for sponsoring the official ticket marketplace for us. Of course, as you know, you had to purchase all your tickets to be able to view this stream through SeatGeek. So thank you, SeatGeek, for doing that, as they have readied up finally.
Finally.
They're
gonna be pissed that they read it up too quickly.
As it looks like it is our own man, Captain Clapjack, Captain Ariel, who readied up. Oh, are we doing a? They're gone. They're off. Wait, no, we have a proper formation lap this time.
Away we go for the
I can't keep track of this stuff. It changes every other weekend as to what people are doing. Is that Cryptic
You'll never guess.
on the hard tires?
It's not.
He's not. Okay. But what can I not guess?
Queasy Pluto has put himself on the hard.
You're kidding me.
Can you believe it?
You're kidding me. Never in my entire life have I seen this.
It's quite a mixed up grid between mediums and hards. We've got Queasy Pluto and Habspan Nick on the hards. Quimbolus and that one kid also on hards. And NFC Vickers and Racer also put themselves on the hards. We've seen 2 people get to disqualified already.
I gotta say, I kind of like Quimbolus, and we've seen him in this position before. In round 3, was it? In USA when he took a podium? Or was it round 2? I feel
like... I'm not sure we commented on that one when he got the podium. I can't remember.
It must... Let me check the standings, but I'm pretty sure I liked it. I did like that strategy that he took, because it was the alternate strategy, and he started from the same position, and it was indeed Belgium, round 2.
Yes, round 2. He loves a good Belgium. Didn't he have one robbed away from him a few seasons ago in Belgium? So he had history in Belgium.
And he had a little nice redemption arc there. So I like Quimbolus and that one kid on this strategy as well. Though I gotta be honest, I don't know if that one kid has the potential to make it into the podium.
Never know.
Yes, exactly. I don't know.
Can happen.
I don't know.
Everyone's batshit crazy. So can happen.
That is the problem, though. That one kid doesn't know how crazy it can get here in Silverstone, so that's why I'm a bit hesitant. I know Quimbolus will be able to survive through all the mayhem, but I'm not sure if that one kid can.
They know what's going to happen. They know who's. So now we've got quite a few season 1ers about in this one. We've got Habs, Quimbolus, so Chuck as well. So 3. So maybe that was literally a few.
Racer, was he like a late joiner in season 3?
I'm not sure if it was season 2 or not.
I know it was late.
It was season 2.
Okay. Whew.
As Cryptic leads them into the grid slots. We've got 2 cars who have been naughty. He's got disqualified as Cryptic is going to attempt to pull into a good slot. Can he do it?
Yeah, who's going to get disqualified? What are the bets? I'm going with...
Cryptic's
Oh,
in.
wow. Nobody's getting
They're all-
disqualified for
they're
this, huh?
learning. They've learned.
Wow.
They know how to do it.
Fantastic job.
When I did it for my lap, I accidentally did the first lap, so it should be interesting. I did not even get close to the good slot. I just drove straight past it.
As in Aston Martin's round, of course, it wouldn't be a proper formation lap. There it is. We have one. We had one, as we have the official track recovery service Steps providing us with the 5 red lights, as I have a terrible camera angle right now.
To start.
Hopefully it'll change. As ooh, we have a jump start there from NFC Vickers. And there's some contact at the back. Racer not expecting his cold tires there, as it looks like Spinwolf and Hobbs Van Nick are trading positions as they go side by side. Spinwolf running off a little bit, but managed to hang on to that position as that one kid spins around, and Josh Beatbox is moving and shaking up the grid order as he's sandwiched between between Quimbulus and another Alpine there. Man, as Josh Beatbox is now running into Quimbulus
Quimbulus is around.
off the track.
It's not a great start for Quimbulus. I feel like he had a similar issue in a few seasons back at Silverstone, but the main talking point is Lawrence goes for a dive on Sven and trying to hang it around the outside. He's given him enough racing room. He's got a bit.
I don't like this. Mercedes on Red Bull action. Red Bull on the outside. I don't like this.
What we're gonna do?
Oh, whoo! Looks like Queasy Pluto backed off, and
It was Sven. It was crazy. My mistake.
oh my goodness. I had some trauma there. Thank goodness nothing happened through Stowe
The tyre
for the
advantage,
time
I
being.
think, had a
Oh boy.
key factor there, but the most important factor is that LC has taken the lead of this race into one as Quimbus has a 5-second time period for ignoring a yellow flag.
Even though it appears that there is no yellow flag on the track right now.
I've never seen that on this, on the first lap.
As
But
Queasy,
Queasy,
God's round
Australia,
Lawrence.
They'll just hold it for the next 25 laps.
And that's race done and
Should be
dusted for
easy.
him, huh? Yeah, easy peasy. What could go wrong?
Well, Habs is in 15th. He said that his tyres were a bit ice and stung on the hards as well. Is dropped him down to 14th now as NFC Vickers pits for his drive-through penalty for the false start.
And I'm curious too. Quimbulus staying out, and Josh Beatbox stayed out too. So I don't think that they picked up any damage. I wonder if Racer. I never actually saw if he. He does indeed have a missing end plate on his front wing. So that's going to be him into the pits, getting that front wing changed. As we're riding aboard with Cryptic, who is able to stick close to the back of LC Fighter in that Ferrari ahead right now. The two carbon copied Haas cars, essentially, because we all know Ferrari stole Haas's design. Battling it out for the race lead currently, with many others close behind.
It'd be interesting to see how this race unfolds. The top four of all of win second of each other. The car in front, sorry, not of each other. So once DRS is enabled, they'll be forming a bit of a DRS train behind the LC Fighter and the Ferrari.
And I think we saw Queasy get by because of the tow that Lawrence gave him heading down this back straight, though it doesn't look like anybody's close enough to get a move done this time around. As we'll go ahead and cut to Josh Beatbox, possibly looking to make a move. Is he gonna? Oh, he does send it up the inside. I think.
Yellows, it is Chuck. He is around, and Queasy put it on the hards to set the fastest lap of the race.
Genius Lime
Lime
coming into the pits.
I wonder if he went for dive. He dived because he knew he had damage or something. Because like that would explain how who was it? Josh Beatbox.
Yeah, Josh Beatbox who sent it. It looks like they got a front jack out, so they're not doing a front wing change.
Tactical pit stop.
Exactly, he's going for the
I'm not
mega
sure
overcut here, or undercut, excuse me.
Right. Okay. That's an interesting one. I'm not sure how I feel about that.
I am confused as well. As we have a yellow flag, Captain Jack.
Oh, it's your mate.
It is Captain Jack, my guy.
He's done a tribute to his teammate there.
Yep, sympathy spins, preventative sympathy spins as Josh Beatbox picks up some time penalties.
Josh, pretty early to get a time penalty, 3 warnings. Cryptic is going to have a good, healthy toe of DRS here. It's his first opportunity, really.
He's not using his overtakes, not using any ERS, so I think he just wanted to hang in.
Smart. And it's Sven as well.
And I gotta say, it seems like Cryptic could have gotten a move done. Did something happen last week out between these two drivers, or maybe is that why Cryptic is hanging back?
Yeah. It was more Cryptic's fault, to be honest. I'm not sure if that would have played a factor. I think he's just playing a bit patient, to be honest, because I feel like they're similarly. Oh, never mind. They're evenly matched, so I feel like he wouldn't really get pulled away from him when he just get past. But else he could get a better drive out of that corner. So it's interesting. He's using overtake here, Cryptic.
Yeah, it looks like he's kind of struggling. At least that time around, he struggled to stay close to LC with that DRS. But yeah, like you mentioned, LC just had a much better drive out of there. I wonder if LC is running a bit less wing too, since he kind of maybe presumed that he'd be at the front of the pack and would have to have a little bit less wing in order to stay ahead and combat the potential DRS overtakes. But I guess we could take a look here through Beckett's and Maggots. It's Josh Beatbox.
That's brutal.
That is. LC's round! LC's spun round in the Ferrari, our championship leader.
Yeah, that was so unusual as well.
Just
completely dropped it, and he's back down into 7th now.
I think it's because I'm an absolute genius and know that he's running less wing, and that would make sense.
Must be.
I'm an absolute legend for calling that. You know what? FOM, hire me. I am the new Crofty. All right.
And to add insult into injury, Lawrence is out. Lawrence is out on the main straight.
Boop. Is he right on? Oh yeah. That's got to be a safety car. Okay. Yes, indeed it is.
And honestly, that was a big impact. And when you get a big impact, you might feel pain. So the official pain relief cream, the FRS, is Blue Emu.
Thank you. Yes, we will be sending Lawrence some of that. Terribly sorry about that. But curiously, some people have actually opted to dive into the pits.
They got lucky, I think.
Yeah.
They were the only cars that were most obviously the front runners had already driven past the pit lane.
Captain Clapjack, my mate, on the soft tires. Mandems, no idea what he's doing. That is a curious one.
Look, watch for him. He's gonna one-stop it. He's going all the way.
That's an interesting choice. And honestly, I don't know if I even like pitting this early. Anyways, even if you are running on the mediums.
I think, the safety car's not actually picking them up on this lap either. So I feel like the front runners will get away with it. Yeah, so they'll be able to. Yeah, okay, so they'll be able to get a possible change in there as Racer comes into the pits as well. Yeah, I don't know if I like this early pitting. They're gonna pit. Queasy.
Yeah, they are. Okay, they are pitting.
The medium runners are going to appear in here. The hard runners will stay out. So Queasy Pro gains the lead of the race on the hards, and all the medium runners, apart from Salmon Mania will take P2. Josh Beatbox, of course, has gained a 5-second time penalty. So that's leading. What's he gone
11
seconds?
Something like that.
Oh, 6 is in these, not he's in 6. So yeah,
he's got 11.
So Salmon Mania is going to go into P2. Quimbolus is going to get into P3 from near the back of the grid. Habs is going to come from the back into P4.
This is
into P5.
This has played out well for those guys, huh?
Well, yeah, because they're going to get held up, overtaking the pack here on the hards. So for at least Queasy Pluto, he's going to need to try and extend his gap as far as he can. And realistically, he's probably faster than Salmon Mania. So he'll be hoping that Salmon Mania, or either Quimbolus as well, his teammate, they can back into that and try and gain as much time on Cryptic and the rest of the medium runners as he can. It's interesting, different strategies.
Yeah, and now that I think about it too, I guess since it is such a long pit lane, you might as well get it over with, even though your tires are going to be hurting at the end of the race. But that's going to be, I got to say, that might be a pretty big advantage if these guys do indeed try to one-stop it, because we saw that the hard tires are good for about 18 laps. So they're going to be stretching it a bit to try and get all the way to the end if they do indeed stick out. Everybody who's pitted under the safety car moved on to the hard tires. We will be under safety car conditions, but yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, so realistically, this isn't what it benefits the hard drivers and it doesn't in a way, because like Queasy probably didn't want this because it makes his strategy a bit more difficult because obviously is what happened there? Oh, did LC do a little? I feel like LC's had a little moment there because I'm pretty sure Josh Beatbox was in front of him, was behind him, sorry, because he's asking him to leave a gap in the Xbox chat, and now the position just changed. I'm not sure if LC had a little moment there, and that led to a Beatbox and Josh. As Salmomania pits, well, that's confusing.
But he jumps up into P1 for a moment there.
Didn't quite get the lap though. Doesn't quite finish the lap in P1. That's a shame.
It was close.
But, well, now for Queasy Pluto, it's like it's a bit of like a win-lose in a way, because now he's got his teammate behind him to protect. But Sam Mania also is obviously a position lost to Cryptic and everything. So yeah, I'm not sure why he's chosen to pit now.
But yeah, I guess apparently Issei hit Lawrence, and that's why Lawrence found himself the wrong way around. Yeah, we weren't looking at it, but yeah, I believe that Issei
did. Yeah, Sonny just cut to Lawrence, and he was flying into the pit wall.
Yep.
Which was a bit of a shock. and that was just well, that really did work out LC in a way, because he lost so much time behind the people who was around because obviously the spin, and half a lap later he's kind of reduced the damage a little bit. He's got his pit stop in, and he's only a few positions away from Cryptic, who was the leader when the sticker came out.
I'm riding on board with Josh Beatbox, and this is some very interesting strategies that he has. He is refusing to warm up his hard tires. We saw him overtake LC under safety car. So, but with 11 seconds of penalty, so I really don't know what his end game is here for the Aston driver. But
hold up LC.
I guess so. We will see as he tries for another overtake under safety car.
He's learning the racing rules. Just not the safety car isn't coming in this lap either, so you're gonna have to wait another lap behind the thing. Interestingly, NFC Vickers hasn't pitted. Oh, wow, that's late.
That's very late. That is extremely late.
Carnage.
Oh boy, I hope you guys had your tires warmed. Maybe they got a message sooner than us, but yeah, we will ride with him and see how this restart goes. Actually, I guess we'll cut to Queasy as he's gonna leave it really late, maybe.
Oh, Quimbolus was leaving a gap behind as well. He wasn't close to him as Queasy was warming his tyres. We got Spinner, I think.
Captain Clapjack on the softs. Josh Beatbox! What did he do?
Spin is out.
Spin, he murdered Spin.
There was a death.
Murdered Spin, possibly?
Some form of death.
There's another car spun round. I'm riding on board with Chuck. Everybody's all bunched up. And, okay, we're back underway. That's not going to lead to a safety car, I guess? Salmon Mania? Okay.
Elsie is amazing to B6.
Ooh. Oh, Josh Beatbox. Very interesting line from him in the Aston. Choosing to go very wide.
It looks like his tyres are a bit dodgy, to be honest.
Maybe.
All over the place.
Potentially.
Some more Blue Emu is going to have to get shipped out to Spen. The official paint team.
Ooh, another Red Bull on the outside through Stowe. Oh, thankfully Chuck left it, backed out of it. But he's going to get a good run on Petmeister now, heading into Beckett's, then followed by Maggots.
Oh, the nightmare continues with Beatbox and Josh. Another time penalty.
As that's 14 seconds now, and Stanier gone round 2. But it looks like his front wing's intact there. He's just keeping the tires warm for... Wait, Alpine doesn't even have a driver announced for next season aside from Esteban, so whoever takes that seat, tires are warm for you. No worries, buddy. As the battle between Chuck and Pep have kind of cooled off a little bit, as it looks like Pep is going to be attacking NFC Vickers. But we'll cut to Cryptic, who is
He's looking racy on the mediums. Obviously, it's a tyre differential. Fresh mediums. Oh, that is tight. As Racer has a first-second time penalty for speeding in the pit lane.
Ooh, Racer.
I fancy this for Kirksty. I reckon he. Oh, tonight. Habscott did get a better drive out the corner. He's pulling away quite comfortably. I'm not seeing brilliant still on speed from Cryptic today.
Yeah, I guess he must have been expecting. Excuse me, as I looked at the Discord for a little bit, but yeah, Stan, you're now picking up some time penalties. But yeah, Cryptic, I guess, opting for the P2 setup, going for a little bit more drag and just using DRS to stay caught up with LC Fighter, and I guess it's kind of worked up now as the penalties are just rolling in like crazy left and right here.
It's just comfortable on the track.
Auctioning off for pennies on the dime.
That bad so far this season, but they're coming out of vengeance today. They are very keen to get involved.
We're just waiting for DRS to activate again, so hopefully we can see some more overtakes. As Josh Beatbox retiring from the session.
He is dead.
Corner cutting. And that is a very weird place to die.
Must have been a brake failure.
Yeah, that's definitely what it was. Not an intentional retirement, because that's illegal, of course.
We should also remember that Quimbolus has a passing time penalty in the very first lap for ignoring yellow flags, which was a bit of a weird one.
Yeah, never seen that before.
Crix has got a big run here into Brooklands. But Habs is, they're side by side. Habs is, yeah, it's going to try and hang it around the outside, but he's going to...
Oh, he's doing a good job, but...
His position.
Yeah, those hards are just giving up now, aren't they? As we have a yellow flag for cars that are going... Oh, it's Shuck that spun around there in the Alpine.
Yes, Shuck has gone around.
As he finally gets it the right way around. But while Cryptic was overtaking Hobbs Van Nick, LC also made his way around Issei, so he's looking to recover his...
I think Chuck's gone around again. Yeah, he's in the gravel. Needs a safety car now.
Yep, he definitely does. Along with Henius Lime, who is...
Naturally.
Henius Lime is nearly a lap down, it seems.
He's deceased, he's ghost.
Oh, he is. Okay. Yes,
But
yes,
at
he
some
is.
point,
Okay.
Lime's passed. Oh, Pep Master and
Pep?
NFC Vickers.
NFC's been doing a great job there. As I say that, Pep Meister takes...
Lime's ghost has got a 3-second time penalty. How's the ghost get a time penalty? It just sticks to the track.
It takes some kind of... No, he must be lapped. He must be lapped then, because you'll ghost if you are lapped down.
Yeah, he's come back to life now. That's my mistake. I don't know how he got a lap down, but yeah, he got a lap down and has been revived. But interestingly, LC is looking very racy in this hard stint. After just sent the fast lap, he's catching quite quickly up to the back of Habs Van Nick. We've got Spinner, haven't we?
Racer,
Yeah,
it looks like. LC's teammate there.
Oh,
And
Chuck's gonna die. Chuck's out.
Chuck died. Wait, we have Chuck dying.
Chuck is, and that is
Ugh.
simply a safety car. I'm not quite sure. Oh no, the big safety car. That is a safety car. That is a big boy safety car. That is the second a day.
Oh, well, we got that glitch, the 5-second slowdown delta glitch thingy, where everybody has to stop on the track for like an hour.
Love to see it.
This is spectacular.
Do you know who the safety car benefits? Chuck, who just spun around. Oh no.
What happened? What's going on now?
Well, yeah, we are. That pit wall, the pit wall there is really.
It's
really
hungry.
Taking victims today. It's like Povey's about.
Oh, Queasy Pluto! What is he doing?
Just like, Habs has got one as well. I'm pretty sure Habs just flashed it, was literally right behind it. It came up for like a second. Yeah, Habs got a 5-second time penalty as well. They just can't slow down in the pit lane.
Well, okay, Cryptic is back into the pit lane as well.
And LC is into first. LC is retaining the lead. Issa in P2. Pep Meister's going to be P3. Salmon Main is going to be P4.
Oh, you know what? Quimulus is going to have to serve his 5-second penalty, isn't he? Did he? Yeah, he headed into the pits.
Yeah.
And did that upset
He
Queasy?
didn't serve it.
Oh, no, Queasy was ahead.
He
Okay.
would have been first out, wouldn't he?
Yeah.
So he didn't serve it, I don't think, Quimulus. So I'm completely wrong.
No, it looks like he has on my timing tower. It looks like he has served
yeah,
it.
So that's benefited him.
So yeah, that's...
Yeah, it's brutal for the Queasy and Habs picking up 5-second time penalties.
Which I thought... Oh, no, it's drive-throughs that you can't serve under safety car, but you can serve 5 seconds. Okay, that's right.
Well,
okay.
That'd just be so unfair. Just can't drive through like nipping into the safety car.
Wow.
So yeah, all in all, the new all-improved top 4 is LC, Petmeister's Salmon Mania.
Salmon Mania, making up 12 positions from where he started. He is up there.
Hards, so they could get to the end of the race. But
what about the medium runners? Are they?
It's close, isn't it?
It will be. They have to be equal on pace.
Time management.
Yeah, they're going to be so equal on pace at the end of the race, assuming that they stick together.
For Queasy Pluto as well, because if he didn't, he's put himself on the same strategy as Cryptic. Someone just nearly died.
No, look at Cryptic's tire life. He came into the pits, remember, off the hards. But look at what tire life he has. He's opted.
He's put on the
old mediums. Yes, he has.
That is ridiculous.
That is.
That even happened.
Poor Cryptic.
That's ridiculous. That's just straight up going to end the race.
So LC Fighter, after whatever his spin that happened early on, he is looking.
And I honestly don't know who's going to win this race. They're all slowed down.
Queasy Pluto giving positions to Salmon Mania. No, Heenius Lime giving positions.
Oh, it's Heenius Lime. Yes, that makes sense.
And so he's getting blue flagged under safety car. Apparently, I'm really not sure how this works. I feel like he should be going forward instead of backwards, but as Hobbs fan Nick
sure you're supposed to,
is overtaking.
I'm so
what is it on? This game is something else now, isn't it?
Do you know what? Just to save co-masters, I'm gonna blame the drivers. They don't have a.
What are they doing? Oh my goodness! And now Stanier and Captain Jack are battling it out. They are racing. They're actually racing there for P11.
I don't even know who's gonna win. The crit.
The timing tower. What happened?
Yeah, that makes sense. Cryptic's first. Oh, Habson's the first now.
No, Quimulus! NFC, that one kid! Captain Jack!
Your Mandem's in front.
Mandems! Oh, he dropped to P2 for a brief moment, but now...
This is the order. This is the order.
Whew.
That's what it should be like.
Whew. Oh.
I don't know who's going to win.
The timing tower doesn't even know.
The Cryptic was the favourite in my mind, but if he's on old mediums, he just nearly crashed into the back of his line, I think it is. That must be his line.
Yeah, okay, so Cryptic is saying that it gave him a 5-second slowdown. So
I think it gave everyone a 5-second slowdown, to be honest.
The lobby might be in trouble, as they're pointing out in Discord.
I think it's fine now.
For us, it's fine, but
true.
Everybody else, it's saying everybody is currently winning.
Well,
and we don't.
The problem is, our admin is in Spain.
Yeah.
So
and they can't.
Quimulus, really.
It's up to Quimulus. Quimulus, if you're there.
Quimulus, if you're out there, I think we need to do a 25% race.
I don't think anybody can technically red flag this, but
yeah, it has to be Quimulus, really.
But I don't think Quimulus is paying attention, so and none of the admins have tuned in. I really doubt it. I don't think that they.
Why are they tagging you? You're not an admin anymore.
I know, I'm not. So.
The game boy. Queasy Pluto's just got a 5-second time penalty for ignoring yellow flags.
So yeah, now we're spamming Quimulus. I'll just spam admin, I guess.
Oh god, they're all coming. You've done it now.
I've done it because I did. It seems like
done it.
I don't know. I don't know.
I feel like Quimbless is the only person in this race not probably in the Xbox chat. It's quite ridiculous, really. Like everyone's in it, apart from Quimbless. He knows he doesn't want it. He's got the advantage.
Oh, the lobby is screwed. We can't. Nobody could red flag it.
For ignoring yellow flags. Xbox. Quimbless is typing. He's got this.
An admin's here to save us. Quimbless, do something, my guy.
Save us, admin man.
Quimbless, what are we gonna do?
Let us race. Lisa wants to race.
We have differing opinions going on in Discord right now.
Guys, okay, we're about to get some more clarity. Let's hope the safety car doesn't come in before they start.
Why are they telling me if I can call it? I don't know if I can call it.
You've got this. I think you've got a red flag it, Turbo.
Okay.
Yeah, I think you've got a red flag it.
Okay, yep, red flag. People are getting 5 seconds for, yeah.
Everyone's getting time penalties. The order's screwed. They're all confused.
Red flag, red flag. At Xbox. Practice, I guess. Red flag. Yeah, so we're going to red flag this.
We're gonna have to stall some time. So Bush Light, the official beer of FRS. Also, this stoppage in between races is brought to you by Xfinity, the official cable service provider of FRS. As Cruiser pits.
Yep. Okay, this lobby is definitely screwed as we have a full course yellow and the safety car is in, but we have a full course yellow. So, so I'm going to pin at admin again. There we go. There we go. He's done it. He's done it.
We need to know the starting.
I believe it was from lap 13. Oh, we were supposed to pay attention to that, weren't we? Kim, what lap was it?
It was lap 12. It went.
Lap 12.
The safety car. Well, it's lap 14 now. So it's like, oh, yeah. Someone just pointed out the safety car's got in the pit lane, but
Okay, so I'm gonna go with lap 13. I don't remember the finishing orders though. I don't remember the positions of everybody. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and leave the lobby and try and find that.
I know who's leading.
Okay, so let's see. Where's that button? Okay, there we go. Oh, I have an online services error. Do you have an online services error when you left?
I haven't left yet.
Okay.
I'll have a go. Maybe the lobby was that broken. Like, the codemasters think we're crazy.
But yes, it's going to be up to the admins to figure this out, I guess. Barry Crave. Yeah. Okay. You know what? I'm done being an admin. It's up to somebody else to sort this out now, isn't it, eh? So this red flag moment has been brought to you by PNC, the official bank of FRS. PNC, when you need your ATM, head to PNC. And for when we're not broadcasting, you can always tune into our official satellite radio partner, SiriusXM, the satellite radio of FRS Motorsports, as they are sorting out this lobby. I have an online services error. Yeah, I can't connect to online anymore. So that's...
I can.
You can?
Maybe you need to restart your game.
Yeah, okay, I'm going to restart my game then. Let's do that. So we're having all kinds of problems. I don't even know if we're still live, to be honest.
Maybe this is all a simulation.
Yeah.
Speaking of simulation, iRacing, the official simulation partner of FRS.
Who would have thunk? Who would have thunk?
Yeah,
I'd honestly, props to them, because I would not want Codemasters as our official simulation sponsor, as pointed out by this red flag.
This game is realistic. I've seen many times the safety car Delta and everything get stuck in an F1 race and they just break. Like, watch out for it tomorrow.
Yeah, but speaking of things to watch out for, if you're unable to see, then Oh, we don't have an official glasses partner now, do we?
We'll make one. Ray-Ban.
Yeah, exactly. If you're having trouble seeing, then Ray-Ban, official glasses sponsor of FRS. So, anyways, it looks like I might be able to reconnect. We're about to find out here in a moment. So yeah, this lobby was all kinds of broken. Grid order lap before SC penalties do not carry. Wait, why is he telling me this? I'm not setting up the lobby. I thought.
LC's doing it.
Yeah, is LC not?
Well, I presume he's doing it anyway.
Oh, I was able to reconnect. Okay, so let's try and figure out the order of everything. As what's gonna go live? Okay, we're muted here. Let us FRS Motorsports. We are FRS Community. FRS Motorsports. We are I cannot clip it. Maybe somebody else has
They
it.
can change their tyres, can't they?
Yeah, I have no idea.
Yeah, they can change the tyres because in the real flag you can just switch. So that's really going to benefit the people that stayed out.
Yeah.
LC is going to be first with Sam Mendes in like P4, isn't he? I think he was up there.
I think so. That
He
sounds
stayed out.
right.
Yeah.
So are we just making up the grid order as we go around?
Well, I don't know. We have to wait and see what actually happens. We haven't had a red flag in a while. So we haven't had a red flag when we've been commentating.
Yeah.
isn't it? This is a first for us.
Hence why we weren't paying attention to the grid order.
Yeah, we didn't know what to do. We were so scared.
Oh, it's a thank
No
you.
one knows what position they're in.
It's a might have saved us Oh no, he only has 2. Yeah, he just has the top 4. Wait, it's saying he's in P2. I don't remember that happening.
I think he was.
He was? Okay.
I don't know which safety car's which now. I'm getting.
we had a couple this time around, didn't we? But yeah, I'm not.
They don't look very happy about the grids getting set up. I'm not gonna lie.
Anyways, I am going to
Cry.
that, but yeah, I'm gonna step away real quick and let Kim take over, and I don't know, do whatever you need to, Kim. But I need to get a new beverage real quick.
Hello, people. It is just on a bit of hiatus if you just joined. If there's anyone even watching. Not too far away now. A lot of invites are getting sent out to the lobbies. Slowly but surely people will join it. We've got 3 in, not including myself and Turbo.
I'm back. How's the lobby looking? I see we got a new one.
Not many people have joined. They're all just terrified of what's about to happen.
Yep, this is going to be quite interesting.
If you thought that was a bit chaotic, we're about to have a little half a race. we're about to see them head into turn 1 again with race start.
We'd love to see it, I guess.
And the prospect of safety cars as well.
I'm gonna have to bring up the rules, but I don't think we'll get a randomized weather, unfortunately. I think we have to
I
go
don't
back
think that's
to...
a possibility.
Yeah.
That's not quite realistic.
But people are pouring in now.
100%.
We had 18 drivers, because Captain Jack, we had a late joiner there. And then like 4 deaths, was it? So we should be at like 14
There were
total
so many
drivers.
deaths.
Okay,
They just kept on dying.
yeah.
They're like
Every other
they're
lap,
like,
it
I'm here
seemed.
to take my sacrifice.
Well, Thursday night kicking off. Is it the Chiefs and somebody, or is that the Sunday night game? I know that the Chiefs have a special.
Cowboys are on Sunday. I know that. For some reason, I think it's the Bills and Rams on Thursday.
Okay.
That's what I've got into my head.
I want to say the Chiefs take on Tampa Bay for week 1.
I honestly don't think they do. But you know more than me.
Chiefs schedule. I am so terrible at this. Yeah, it's the Cardinals. I don't know where I got
That's a good game.
Buccaneers stuck in my head.
Rams is starting us off on Thursday. Then Sunday night is Tampa Bay, Dallas. Monday is Russell Wilson heading to Seattle, which is an interesting.
Oh, that would be a good one to tune into, huh?
Straight away. There's a lot of like QBs heading back to their old teams. Pretty sure Baker Mayfield's against the Browns straight away as well.
Oh, is Danny Dimes? Is he playing for the Titans
He's
now?
out for vengeance. The Titans don't know what's about to hit him.
Oh boy.
We're gunning for the #1 pick in the draft next year. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good.
I think you guys have been doing that every year, no? Just like the Seahawks, you guys have been rebuilding since you last won the Super Bowl, right? Isn't that how it's been working for you guys?
We haven't. We get like low picks in the draft. Just never like enough like to get like the best players. We never get them. We had a top 2 pick with Saquon Barkley, which was a bit strange having a running back #2. So that was a bit of a mistake. But it's supposed to be a good QB class next year, so you need that low pick. Yeah, but it'd be interesting. The Browns obviously are missing a quarterback for most of the season. Well, not most of the season, a good chunk of it though.
Mm-hmm.
And then you got lots of stories heading into the season.
Just a few. Yeah. I wonder what the Raiders are going to be able to come up with this season. Seems like they always have some kind of juicy stories that they come up with.
They got Devontae Adams in the off season. You know, that's a good combo. The car.
The Chiefs cut Josh Gordon for some reason. He's a generational talent.
He's too much weed. Everyone was getting addicted to it. They're like, oh Jesus, this is a good one. All the practice field, they're like, oh God, the stench.
Yeah, and that's why he deserved his 76 game ban or whatever it was. Meanwhile, DeAndre Hopkins got just a 6-game ban for taking steroids. So priorities are extremely straight.
Like sexual assaults from Deshaun Watson.
Yeah,
Missing a season.
Yeah.
But isn't Calvin Ridley's out for the season for betting?
Yep. Yeah. So
we won't talk about it though.
Glad NFL has their priorities figured out.
We shouldn't get into that too much because you don't want to bring it up really. Don't want to give him any attention.
Yeah, and this tangent,
I'm sure he's listening.
This NFL tangent has been brought to you by WinBet, an authorized gaming partner. Actually, I don't know if I should be saying that one on the stream. We'll go with Verizon, the official telecommunications partner of FRS. If you don't have Verizon, then why?
That's the point. I mean, we can't, not over here in the UK, so it's not great.
Oh, everything revolves around you guys, huh? Yeah.
But if you don't have Verizon, I don't have Verizon. No.
I don't know if I'm actually. I think contractually I can't have you as a co-host on this stream if you don't have Verizon.
Do you know that makes sense? that does make sense. I fully understand that decision.
Well, I guess Vodafone, is that still a thing? Maybe they rebranded to something else. I really don't know.
Oh, we have Vodafone.
Okay.
It's more mobile phone network than anything else.
Well,
I'll accept that one.
I'm out of my wheelhouse here. As should you. I mean, you are an adopted American.
Yeah, Xfinity. That's internet as well, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, there you go.
Dare I say that they're our title sponsor of all of our Div 2 racing?
What Div 2 racing?
Yep.
God, there's not a lot of people here.
Wait, no, we got 14 people. That's how many we had, right? 14.
No, I mean like in general.
Oh, yes. I gotta say though, 14 was more bigger lobby than most of the starts in the second half of Season 5 in Xbox.
I can't believe we got 17.
Yeah.
There was 10 people signed up officially, so I'll take 17 at the start. I mean, a few of them just drove into the pit wall, which was a choice. I'm not even sure what happened to Chuck. It was like just before the corner when he ended up in the wall.
Yeah,
It was really strange.
Maybe had a front lockup or something. So that was a weird one. That we had Lawrence triggering the first safety car. Another one.
Yeah, I mean the safety car has just come out of vengeance. The game couldn't handle the second one, unfortunately. Of course, that's when all the chaos broke loose. I don't know how long it's going to take to start, in all honesty. I don't have a timeline for anyone.
Yeah, and also too, we have people still not in their cars, so they're still stretching.
An extended period.
Yeah, having their bathroom breaks. Brought to you by.
Like it's a Monaco race.
Actually, I don't know a good toilet bowl sponsor. GE, do they make toilets? Probably, maybe. I don't know.
Give you official bleach sponsor.
Ooh.
For something you might want to drink while we wait. Domestos.
Not Clorox.
I don't know what that is.
You don't have Clorox over there? Come on now. Isn't our old friend Boomy a bleach expert, a connoisseur, a sommelier?
He is a bleach connoisseur. I bet he has a YouTube channel about it. Like he just ranks all the bleachers.
I tell you what, this may be our first red flag, but it is got to be FRS's longest.
Yeah, this is. We'll hope to get this in for next week. We should probably preview next week's race because we're heading for the first ever time,
I'm
streets of
going
Miami.
to Miami.
We are going to Miami.
I don't remember the rest of that
I'm
Will
in
Smith
Miami.
song, but
I'm in Miami,
what else can we talk about?
NASCAR.
Oh, heck
The
yeah, brother!
playoffs start
Doesn't
this
don't?
weekend.
Yes, I was about to say they start, and we had two
Best wreck ever last weekend.
two
The
lovely
best wreck
previous
ever.
weekends.
I've
Something.
never seen anything like it last weekend. The rain starts as they head into the corner, and they're all dead. They all just, and then out of the carnage, Austin Dillon just middles his way through, gets on the mic, and when the red flag comes out, and thanks God for getting him through it. God said, "Screw you, everyone else. Austin Dillon, you're coming through." And then eventually they got the race started. But since the carnage, it was the only car that was usable, then it just boringly leads the rest of the race. And in the playoffs.
Yeah, so yeah, I would highly recommend for whoever didn't see Daytona last weekend to just watch the highlights. It is spectacular. Because they called like every crash the big one, and the one that was truly the big one, they didn't call the big one. So it was.
I think it was more the shock.
That's true. Yeah.
What's going on? They're all just dead. I think I'll always remember just one of them commentators going, "They're all in it," and because they were. There's I've never seen quite a wreck that just takes out a majority of the field. The end of the race was literally all the Rick Ware really bad cars just to the front. They were so. And then when it came to the final lap, when it's like time to make the big push and everything, they didn't have a clue what they were doing.
Exactly. It was.
They
It was
did not know
wonderful.
what to do.
It was wonderful. And then, do you want to talk about Watkins Glen as well with your boy Chase Elliott?
My boy Chase Elliott.
I'm sure you're ecstatic about that.
I'm not a Chase Elliott fan. I can't say my boy Chase Elliott.
Your boy Chase Elliott. That was a great
race. Do you know what? I don't actually remember what happened in that race because of what happened in Daytona. I remember the rain at the start and Kimmy died.
Chase won like every single stage except for the final
Moved
safety car by his teammate.
Dive bombed into the first corner, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, the playoffs start tomorrow in Darlington, I think it is. It's in Darlington.
You
Something
don't
like
know
that.
this?
Well, no, I'm
About to revoke your U.S. adoption license here.
Oh no, please, it's all I have. No, I'm saying it's Darlington, but I could be wrong. This is a lot of pressure on me now. It's in. Yeah, it's in Darlington. I know what I was talking about. It's a night race. That's bad news for me, actually. When the races start at 11.
So doesn't that mean that you're gonna be awake?
Yeah, the night races start at 11. So the night race starting at 11 p.m. So I'm in trouble as it is. Could be worse. Daytona was supposed to start at like 1 a.m. and I was awake, and then I eventually just gave up, and then it started the next day. They started on the Sunday at like 5, and that was just such a difference. But then Kansas the week after.
Oh, I'm actually going to be going to that race, believe it or not.
No, that's you're gonna rub it in. I can tell it's gonna be like you're just gonna send me pictures.
I am. Although, like, it's no longer about like these tiny oval courses. I say tiny. Kansas isn't that tiny, but like Michigan Speedway's gone. It's all about the super ovals now and stuff with these next gen cars. So, I mean, hopefully it'll be good racing, but
yeah, I mean, the race after that is a big race. It's the Bristol night race. That's quite a big race, actually. Then Texas.
Is Bristol? Are they doing it in dirt again?
That one's not in dirt. That one's just on the normal track. There was two Bristol night races, wasn't there? The first night, the dirt race was nighttime as well. Then soon there'll be in Talladega, some Talladega nights.
We ran out of the warm-up video here. It just cut to black because of how long this thing is.
I honestly don't know what's going on anymore. I haven't looked at the chat for a while. I just don't care.
I can't even play it again. Oh, there we go. Okay, it's back. Yeah, and I think Quimby made it a longer one too, but it's like a pretty decently sized file.
Yeah, I think honestly, we've been stopped about half an hour now at least.
Properties?
I think we've been yeah, it feels like quite a long time since we've actually been racing.
Wait a second, we only have 15 minutes to finish this race.
Well, that's just not going to get finished. Are we going to have to change channel?
We have to worry about the... Oh wait, no, I think it's 2 hours. We have 2 hours to finish a race.
Oh, I get what you mean.
Yeah, I think we have like 2 hours to finish the race or something.
I thought there was another div coming in.
No. Oh no.
Yeah,
we're good.
I get what you mean. I think it's 2 hours from once the race starts, so I don't think qualifying counts towards it.
Are you sure? I'm not sure.
Well, yeah, because qualifying and races on the same day, is it? So it's like once the race starts, you've got 2 hours to finish it.
Let me pull up the rules
what
here.
time does the race start? Let's say about past.
So
we've got a while.
Hours.
Oh, they're readying up as well. Not clear what the grid's going to be.
24 hours. The qualifying and race sessions should take no longer than 2 hours to complete. So we have 45 minutes. Hopefully, we should be done by then. Yeah. Any restarted race distances must take into account this time limit. This may override the above table for specific tracks plus condition. I don't know.
We're about to go racing again, which is a relief.
Hopefully they ready up like ASAP.
We did a good job stalling, I reckon. I feel like we did a good job. But now it's time to stop the stalling and head over to...
But I hope somebody readies up like immediately. That would be.
Just want to get into it.
That would be beautiful.
I bet someone someone will just completely forget to put the setup on.
Make sure you ready up immediately.
And no setups.
For maximum shambles.
I feel like.
Oh, I need to put in a /JK so I don't get banned. Okay, there we go.
They would never ban you. You could literally just insult every single person in this server. Just like a bit more than Lauren style. Not like severely, but like enough, and you'll be fine.
I could tell people to get kneecapped. Although it wasn't the kneecapping that was the issue with Lawrence, but
yeah,
it didn't help.
It was the rest, but yeah, he served his time though. He served his.
He did, and he's
sentence.
back. He is back.
Yeah,
and looking good too.
I think you just let him join. He just suddenly turned up. So guys, I'm back. I'll win. I'll win this race.
It's starting! It's starting! Wait, the lobby has been updated while we're starting. That's curious.
Put the rain in.
Put the rain in. Put the rain in.
The sun
Waiting for play.
shine
Somebody
like-
ready up. Ready up. Ready up. Ready up.
in front of the
Please,
qualifier.
please,
The
please.
Sillies sets to suddenly they're all in their garages. We're about to see.
Oh,
outside
Lawrence.
FRS.
It looks like Lawrence has pointed out that he's listening because he DNF'd, so he has nothing else to do? Is that what happened? I can't remember.
He shouldn't have crashed then.
Yeah, exactly. So,
Yeah.
Take that.
If he didn't crash, this wouldn't be a problem.
oh, it looks like somebody readied up and people are upset this time.
Oh.
People are still upset, so thank you for whoever that was. I appreciate it. So nobody's going to have their setups. Nobody's going to have their strategies. And it's going to be
We have a
fantastic.
10-minute gap.
It's going to be fantastic.
Why does the Reading even matter?
Exactly. We had...
We've had about an hour wait. Just load your setup on and fuck off.
Are we doing a formation? Come on! A formation lap?
This is the grid. We need to know the grid. So it's Queasy, Pluto, Crimulus, Cryptic, Habs, LC on the mediums. So that's different. Are we in the? This is a strange. I thought the time penalties have been adjusted, haven't they? So this is what the order.
Oh yeah, I guess they don't. Penalties don't apply anymore.
Let's not talk about the order. Let's just. These are the cars. Ta-da!
We have 14 cars because 4 people died. One of them being Lawrence, who,
Lawrence, who just can't drive very well.
yeah, he was murdered by Issei, but wasn't at the same time.
That was a Grosjean Ericsson incident. No, just drove into the wall.
Yeah, I hate when that happens. But the two,
LC has not got a setup on.
he doesn't.
He wasn't ready.
Well then, this is spectacular. This is Xbox at its finest. People think that, oh, PC Div 3 is the most shambles, PC Div 2 is the most shambles. It's Xbox. Okay, come in and tune in and look. Just both consoles. We saw PlayStation Spain, round 1. 4 cars died before we even got to turn 1. So, I mean, consoles is where it's at. It's wonderful. And are they going to ask me to...
We should do the tyres as well. Cryptic, LC, Musa. It's a racer have gone for the mediums. I wonder if they'll pit quite early and just go to the softs at the end of the race.
I think they still have to pit on a 25% race.
Yeah, they might pit early and just do the softs.
Oh yeah, I see what you mean now. Yeah.
I know it works on some tracks more than others. I'm not sure if this is one of the tracks that is effective or not. It might do, but like I said, I'm not expert. Someone's in the barriers and just sorts. Yeah, Stanya's gone away. Yeah, retired turbos can say whatever they want.
So LC Fighter was disqualified from the session for not having a proper
Oh,
setup.
there's a car spun around.
Those are always good to watch. Racer and they did okay. All right, so we'll put the tires away. We're starting over. This race should have been done by now, but I guess we're still going or something like that.
2 times. We're apparently going to start again with Queasy Pluto randomly on pole.
On the softs with his teammates. I couldn't even see the 5 red lights, but they're off, and away they go. Queasy getting a nice pull away from his teammate there.
As well. A bit of contact from LC and Cryptic. LC
Oh! Oh my word! People spun round. That was
the big one.
That was the big one. Brought to you by Sunco, the official. What do they make? Fuel?
Insult. Yeah,
Oh!
So that is an insult injury for LC. They're still spinning.
They're migrating hosts. We are migrating hosts now multiple times.
Quit.
No, it's constantly migrating hosts. Yeah, this is not good.
Yeah, I feel like we're about to have some fallout here from the championship leader as well.
I think we're gonna see another Ferrari driver retire.
His internet's playing up, so it wasn't quite as raged as I thought it was. But Queasy Pluto, Speedy Pluto, Speedy Queasy.
Issei's left
boy
the session.
Yeah, I didn't even notice Issei was involved. But yeah,
well, he didn't retire. I think. I'm so confused.
Issei was a rage quit than a leave, but yeah, this is a bit chaotic. Habsman Nick's got running Quimblers. They go side by side. And he's going to take that position. Is he? Quimbless is still fine. Quimbless is... Queasy's around.
Oh, Queasy! Oh, my word.
Oh, this is incredible. Has Van Nick is the race leader. He has one race win in FRS in Japan many seasons ago.
Our Canadian brethren. I would be.
P2 has never won a race. He is a season one veteran and has no race wins. He's in P2. Cryptic's in a tight and inside of him.
They're gonna go. Oh, what? That's an interesting one too, because Quimbios has the tire advantage. So
yeah,
I don't know. Cryptic's just on a mission here, I guess.
This is exactly what I thought it was. It was a bit. This is crazy.
And we have 4 drivers into the pits as well. So I'd imagine that's them trying to go for getting their 1 lap on the mediums off and then doing the softs to the end potentially.
Auto could be damaged.
Like you mentioned. Oh, that's true. That's true.
And he's not even in the game. But yeah, this is playing into beautifully Cryptic though. He's got the worst tyres, and
he's catching Nick.
Nick.
He is catching him.
He's gone for it. He's fully in 7 Mania. He's in P4.
Oh man.
We've got
Queasy
was a lap down in the old race, and he's in 7th.
This is what red flags will do for you, I guess, as we hop on board with.
Captain Clapjack, your man then, is 9th, and he's actually got yellows.
Petmeister looking. Oh, we're about to go 3 wide into a corner that I don't know the name of. Oh, we don't.
They're still trying to go 3 wide.
Queasy does get the move done there.
He'll be annoyed as well. We've got yellows.
Henius Lime has joined. That's Cryptic. That's Cryptic gone round. Oh, and then Queasy's off again.
Oh, this is incredible.
Queasy's off again.
Sam is on the podium.
I am so sorry that I ever doubted Salmon Mania.
He must have a legal overtake. He's slowed down incredibly in turn 1. But Petmeister's sitting in the back of Cryptic after his spin. Hans Van Nick's leading by 3.5 seconds.
Oh, red flags. I do not. I don't want to go through the.
Free.
Oh, that is true, and we still have more pitting to do, and probably another safety car that's going to happen here soon. But either way, it's great. It's great. As Henius Lime is looking to get a move done on Salmon Mania. No, gonna have to wait a little bit more now, and trying for the move and stow, I guess, which surely can't go wrong. No, he's good. It is too far back.
Stuff happening.
Whew. No idea what happened. Oh! As Henius Lime spins around there and picks up a time penalty to add insult to injury.
I think he tapped the barrier as well, rear wing. But he didn't really lose that many positions. Obviously, Queasy Pluto is coming at a rate of knots on him, so I'll imagine on the quite a big speed difference.
That was
that
was huge. Yeah, and he's gone. Speedy's gone with the help of that DRS as well. But Queasy all the way down in 8th right now. So none of our championship contenders. Racer spun round.
There's really
Ooh!
Corners. That was not a brilliant.
That was scary.
I've seen that. And Habs Van Nick is just driving away.
He is, and that's amazing. I would be happy for Hobbs to win this one. That would be fantastic.
One race. We've got the top 2 of people who were racing in the first ever FRS race, I believe, and have a combined total of 1 win between them. It's good to see them up there. And Cryptic now is starting to hunt down Quimbless a bit more after his moment. I'm not sure, it was like a half spin in a way. It wasn't a proper spin, I don't think.
And we have
NFC
Vickers trying to make it into the pits,
right round,
but not.
Right round, like a record. Just carry on.
Okay, so if LC Fighter is retiring, from what I'm seeing in there,
who's the championship leader?
Who's actually fighting for this?
Oh no! Once if Povey comes back and missed like 5 races and still wins the championship.
Lawrence died, but he hasn't given up. Cryptic is still racing.
Cryptic's missed race, and he's missed them as well.
Yeah.
Quimbless has been consistent. I won't be surprised.
So we might be this P1 and P2 might be what we see at the end of the season for who's going to be.
I feel like Cryptic is gonna get Quimbless. There's quite a big speed difference. The Salmon Mania was the first car to naturally head into the pits.
And someone has...
Goodness, that's a time penalty.
Salmon Mania heads into the pits. Queasy, somebody... There's a yellow flag somewhere. And Quimbule's... Yeah, you do mention that time penalty, and Cryptic is closed in very fast as well.
Yeah, that's going to drop him down to what, 4th in the moment. Another...
That's Queasy again.
Queasy, he can't keep on the track, Queasy. What's happened to him? In the main 50% race, he was looking... Does LC want to join back? He's in 8th.
Might take a page out of his teammates' book from Spa of, what was it, season 4? 3? 2? One of them?
Sounds about right, but Sam Mania, interestingly, he's going to, in the end, is going to come out in the pits 10th. So Stanya has really gained on them coming out of the pits here.
And who's that round? NFC Vickers again, I
NFC
imagine?
Vickers, yeah, he's not having a good lap.
Ooh, as Cryptic is looking to make a move.
I feel like this is getting done here.
Oh, this is too easy. Even without the DRS, this move would be done. Yeah, Quimbules isn't even going to defend against that. He's going to let Cryptic take that inside there.
Yeah. I'm really interested to see where Stanya blends out. Because he really did gain on Sam Mania, and Sam Mania was running quite well.
I'm curious too with Petmeister. Oh, we have a couple of Quimbules coming into the pits as well.
So, interesting to see what happens.
So they're opting for...
Blend.
Yeah.
Well, obviously the pit onto the mediums. It's such a long pit lane, it's a bit brutal.
It is.
Silverstone.
It really is.
Your Mandems in P3.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
He just executed, you know. He knew he had you on his side, and he just executed this flawlessly.
So
let's see where Salmon Mania. Actually, Salmon Mania, I feel like he's lost a bit of time.
Yeah.
Compared to everyone in the pits, they're gonna feel like they might blend out in front of him.
Yeah, it does look like it as NFC Vickers has gone round again, maybe?
Yeah, we should probably just stop talking about
No,
this. It's getting a bit sad.
Yeah. Well, this was always sad.
So that Queasy Pluto isn't going to come out the pits in front of Sam Mania. Sam Mania does blend in front of him, but 8 seconds behind Petmeister, who's desperately warming his tyres up.
So I'm curious now.
Monitor the gap between the top two, shouldn't we?
Yeah. Does Cryptic go into the pits since everybody around him did, or ooh?
Oh, he spun the pit lane Habs. It's a 5-second time penalty.
That's not good. And Cryptic is opting to stay out too on those medium tires.
It's brutal.
That is not good for our Canadian brethren. So we might see.
Has he just thrown the race win away?
I don't know. I mean, maybe as Mandems heads into the pits as well, maybe some bad luck can pick up for Cryptic. But that's what it's going to take for Nick to not... It's safety car too, but even then that just means Cryptic gets a free pit stop, so it's not... yeah, it's not good. Not good for Nick. We might be seeing Cryptic here win this race dominantly.
You never know though. Cryptic has had a moment already. Who's to say he can't have another one? He could speed in the pit lane himself.
Exactly. Yep. That is true. As everybody is on the mediums except for the ghost of Issei Pass there, little guy down there in P13. There, I said it, Lawrence. Okay, I feel bad about it, as Issei is not happy.
Oh, Lawrence, he should just stop. He's still in the barriers, for what I'm concerned. He's the reason why. He's the start of the reason why that lobby went so downhill.
That is
blame
true.
Codemasters, blame Lawrence.
He's,
Lawrence and Chuck are the problems here.
He was the straw that broke the camel's back. As Cryptic is now going to head into the pit, so is he going to get caught out speeding? Okay, that is
the brakes on there.
good.
He was not interested.
Yeah, he knows what's on the line here. So we'll ride on board with Hobbs Van Nick to see where it's going to come out. Because Hobbs Van Nick is, I think, going to maintain the lead on track. But with penalties, I don't think he's going to get it done.
He's going to be against Cryptic on softs.
Yep,
well.
And with only 5 laps left, too, to try and build a 5-second gap, it's tough.
It's going to be close. It was not... Sorry, I was saying it's close. He needs to get a big gap coming out the pit lane here. He's going to probably have a faster lap than Cryptic that time out. And in fact, the fact that Racer, I'm sorry, that's Habs. I've got it the way around.
Salmon
LC's
Mania.
Ghost is there as well. So Racer's leading. Racer pitted on the first lap, and he's now in first. Surely not. That'll just start summing it up.
Well, has he? He hasn't stopped yet, though. Neither of the Ferrari guys have
he?
stopped.
Oh, okay.
So they still have a pit
sorry,
stop.
Yeah. I've missed that.
And
Tricked me. I've been tricked. That'd have been great though.
oh, LC is ghosted? I was gonna say if LC wasn't
Yeah,
ghosted,
LC's
that
not
might be an issue for Cryptic trying to overtake. But it looks like it won't be a problem.
Essentially, it's Habs is first, but he's very fat. He's screwed. He's 5.1.
I mean, he does have the gap now, but yeah, that's not. I don't think it's gonna
it's
hold
go
up
down. So
with Cryptic on his softs. Is Pepmeister gonna get a move on a Quimulus without
Yeah.
DRS? There it is.
Habs
Yep,
is in the pits.
easy done.
Sorry, Races in the pits. So it's Cryptic, Habs,
Both Ferraris are in the pits.
Petmeister. Is
Yeah.
the podium.
That's cryptic. And Quimulus, of course, carrying that penalty. I guess we could take a look too, maybe. Captain Jack picking up. So we'll take a quick look at the race director. Take a look at
2 warnings. for
Cryptic.
Cryptic.
2 warnings for Cryptic. And how
That
about
could be key.
Petmeister? How's Petmeister looking with his penalties
Petmeister.
or warning? Excuse me.
Petmeister, he's got 2 as well.
Okay, so that might be a blessing in disguise for Hobbs Van Nick. As we have 4 laps left to go, and you know that Cryptic.
It's nearly a second on this lap in the first sector.
Yeah, Cryptic's gonna be pushing too. He's got a purple sector 1 already.
Yeah,
My
he's
goodness.
flying.
My
Who's in the
goodness.
points then? Let's have a look. That one kid, and Stanya's in 6th. Your Mandem's in 5th.
But I think he has like 6 seconds worth of time penalties, Mandems, no?
Oh yeah, but he's still.
3 seconds, 3
could
seconds.
make it in points, yeah. So Venus Lam and Cruzy got penalties too. So it's good, he's on for a good position there. But yeah, the gap was just tumbling.
Yeah,
between
he's
first and second.
already in there. I'd be curious though to know how, because the softs in this game seem to only have pace for about 2 laps, half a lap or a lap and a half, excuse me, maybe, and then it's just gone. But I don't know what it's like here in the lovely, sunny, weirdly sunny UK right now.
In a way, I kind of hope Cryptic overtakes him naturally, because then it's just going to hurt. I've got the yellow flag in sector 3.
It's Vickers retiring in the pits, so it's
Okay.
some rookie has read the rules, at least. Not even rookies.
Yeah.
At least a driver has read the rules on how to retire. So that's good to see. But yeah, this is a week to forget for I think everybody, us included, because that was a painful red flag session.
Yeah, and just
Hobbs Van Nick with his speeding in the pit lane penalty. Quimulus having the lead for a little while there, but just not having the pace to be able to battle. I'm just going to say LC Fighter, not even elaborate on that one. Isse as well, another one to not elaborate on.
Typical Xbox race, and suddenly the new Barry, Cryptic, is putting himself in position to win.
Are we knighting him? Is that what we say for burying?
Let's not get carried away, but he's like, in terms of racing. Like,
I see, gotcha, I see.
He's been the fastest today, I'd say. And he's setting purple sectors every sector.
Yeah, so they're not dropping pace, and I think he's on like 2 laps of old with these tires, so he's potentially going to get a move done on track even and win it on merit, which I would imagine Cryptic wanting to do anyways, because that just kind of seems like him.
Well.
Yeah.
You won't want to lose because of the penalty.
And I gotta say too, Hobbs Van Nick, he has a huge gap to Pep behind too as well. He's like an 11-second gap, so he'll take P2 pretty easily,
Really?
assuming that nothing.
Oh yeah, you mean like physically? I was like, I thought you meant like he'll take it. It was good enough.
No. Yeah. He should take that on merit, even with that penalty. So that's a positive to take away for Hobbs Van Nick, but this is definitely a weekend to forget for all these drivers, everybody involved today.
It's what we deserve. We missed 2 weeks, and then this is how the game punishes us.
Yeah, I will try to not let that happen ever again. I'm just going to strictly broadcast. We have a yellow flag. Why wouldn't we have a yellow flag? We've been having green flag racing for too long. But man, this is the end of this race cannot come soon enough. I am tapped out, and thinking about it too, I think Quimulus normally hops on and starts commentating for another division, but
they're just waiting for it. Just hurry up.
Yeah, so that's something else too.
The gap seems to have stabilised between Cryptic and Habs, but that doesn't really give Habs much hope unless Cryptic gets a time penalty. That's his only hope now.
Yeah, okay, it's Div 4 PC that is still,
They're just waiting patiently.
Yep.
They need their Quimulus.
Yep. Which I don't blame them.
P4.
I
didn't really have the pace, I'd say, compared to the others. It was Pep came through, and well, Cryptic really did have good pace.
Speaking of Cryptic, his pace is starting to drop a little bit. He was 0.6 down on his Sector 2 time there.
Yeah, it's just a shame, really, isn't it?
It's
I know it,
falled off.
That 5-second time penalty.
Yeah.
Perhaps would most likely won his second race.
Hey, Cryptic is losing time.
They'd have to lose quite a lot of time.
Yeah, and like 1 or 2 more laps maybe. But man, those softs really don't. It looks like Salmon Mania.
Salmon Mania. Really got away from Salmon Mania this race. He was quite well up.
Yeah, he was in the podium position there for a bit. As Queasy Pluto, is he looking to make a move on Stanier there?
Yeah, this race got away from him.
Yeah.
He started this version on pole, but back down to P7 now. I think the most frustrating thing perhaps is that he didn't need to do it.
Yes. Yes.
He could have just made his way into the pit lane safely, and it would have been fine. And he'd sped into the pit lane in the last version of the race as well. So 2 speeding in the pit lane penalties just caught him out completely.
Yeah, and Squeezy got his move done on Stanier. That was a long time coming. Now Cryptic finding pace again in his car. But we're on the last lap, brought to you by Credit One Bank. Right?
Shout out to Credit One Bank. Always our sponsor for the white flag.
As they always have been, at least here on the Xbox side, as of Season 5, was it? For Division 1?
Sounds about right.
Maybe Division, or Season 4. But, Credit One Bank, here we go. Final lap of what has been a bad race. not to the drivers, okay?
It's a shame.
Yeah.
It's a shame. It shouldn't have been a bad race, because like even the red flag, it shouldn't have changed much, but this race has been a bit meh, this version. Not much has happened either. Everyone's seems a bit fed up, but that doesn't matter anymore, because we are heading to the conclusion of the race, and all eyes really will be on Cryptic.
Issei wants me to give a shout out to a name that I probably can't pronounce, but also I don't think that's an actual name. I think that there's some kind of
don't
missing thing in there.
Don't.
Yeah.
So we have the people finishing. Cryptic wins. Obviously, Habs Randick is going to take a brutal second place finish, and a podium for Petmeister, which is nice. He had a bit of a stinker in Austria last time out, but a bit of redemption onto the podium.
And where's Squeezy going to finish with his penalties? Okay, there we go. Stanier jumping up there. There we go. Welcome back. Mandims. Oh, happy to see it.
8 for that one kid who pitted on the first lap, along with Stanier. Penis Lime was a lap down in the first version of the race and is now 9th. Racer takes P10.
And the first of the non-points finishers are the newest retiree of FRS Season 6, LC Fighter. So, yeah. What a weekend to forget. I am going to admittedly drink this pain away probably. But
I enjoyed that race.
of course you did. Of course you did. Well, congratulations to Cryptic. Big shout out to Hobbs Van Nick too. I don't even.
Heartbroken for Habs.
I don't want to give driver of the day to anybody myself because I just feel like
The Mandem.
nobody deserves it today. Okay, not that they don't deserve it, but I just feel like whoever gets driver of the day today will just be cursed for the rest of their time.
Povey has won driver of the day.
Perfect. I like it then. That works for me. Congratulations to MJ Povey for driver of the day, being a wonderful admin, not even around to help organize the red flag restart. So that's
There should be a revolution.
well deserved.
Now they're just spraying on each other right now.
I hope that is the worst tasting champagne any of them have drank. Except for
I miss
Pestmeister
Nemesis.
and Hobbs Van Nick, of course.
I'm missing Nemesis' friend discs copies of the game at us.
Oh, yes, I do. And, I don't think we got it, but whenever he would shout whenever they crossed the line.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was quite lovely stuff as well, so. What a day to forget. Go watch Xbox Division 4, PC Division 4 to get this bad taste out of your mouth if you'd like. But congratulations to MJ Povey for driver of the day. Happy to see Haas back on top, I guess.
Yeah, it was only a matter of time.
Yeah. I don't know what you want to say anything else, Kim? Floor is yours.
That was a really good race, best race of the season in my opinion. What wasn't there? Drivers rage quitting mid-race, quitting the championship. You know, really what you want from a race there.
Just a regular Wednesday, huh? An Xbox.
Yeah, just a normal Wednesday.
But anyways, I've been AWD Turbo Guy, alongside with the Barry Kim, Division Kim champ from Season 5. And we will see you guys next weekend, hopefully with
5 drivers. 5 of the best drivers we've got to offer.
Exactly. And see you guys next time.